Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. So I don't know if this has happened to you in the last couple of weeks or months. Is YouTube pushing a particular type of video in my feed, and it's very annoying. It's really getting on my nerves. So there's this type of video, and everyone seems to kind of title it the same way or very similar, and it goes along the lines of: you've consumed enough, God wants you to start creating. I ignored those videos for a while. I kept ignoring them. I even kept pressing on, I am not interested in this video. It just kept coming back. So eventually I was like, you know what? I'm gonna watch it. Okay, I'm gonna watch it. Fine, YouTube. Then I got more. Then I got more of exactly the same title. I didn't watch those because I had enough about that with the first video. So in case you have never watched any of those videos, which probably likely you have, or at least you have seen them, because they're very aggressively being pushed into the YouTube feeds for some reason, and everyone is doing the same freaking content, basically. What those types of videos are telling you is, and I'm not saying they're particularly wrong, but they get a little bit wrong. So what they're saying is, you have consumed enough, you are basically consuming all the time, which is very true. I agree with that 100%. People consume, mindlessly consume, and I particularly talk about mindless consumption. The point is, you're consuming a lot of stuff and you're not creating something yourself. So, and there comes the problem that I see with these videos. I understand that, and I'm very glad that people are now saying, okay, maybe we're just constantly mindlessly consuming stuff. We're just watching videos and we're scrolling down our feeds and we're looking at pointless pictures of people that we don't know. But what these videos tell you is you need to stop consuming, which is true, kind of, and you need to start creating yourself. And one of the videos that I watched, the video that I watched said, well, if you don't know what to create, maybe you start creating what you're already consuming. And I get that. I get that. I understand that it's basically what I'm doing right now, is that I'm creating something, but I'm creating this particular video because it's on my mind and I need to talk about it. And I'm not creating this video for the sake of creating. So what these videos tell you, you need to stop consuming. You need to stop watching pointless crap on the internet and create something yourself for others to consume. That's what I'm wondering. So here's the thing. If everyone is now getting bullied into creating something, and instead of consuming, let's say you really stop consuming everything and you just start creating, who's going to watch your stupid creations? Hopefully no one. Right? By that logic, hopefully no one. So here's the thing. You want people to stop consuming in order to create, and create something you have consumed previously. So in order for your creation to make any sort of sense, you need other people to consume your creation. But you don't want anyone to consume anymore. You just want them to create. So let's say in the ideal scenario, everyone stopped consuming and everyone just creates something, but no one is there to consume your stuff. So if no one is there to consume your stuff, what even is the point of your creation? And let's assume that your creation is not a pointless crap creation of a stupid 30 seconds, or I don't even know how long this TikTok bullshit crap thing, brain rot crap is. It doesn't really make sense. So there's also another thing. I'm going to call this creative bullying. What does this creative bullying want you to do? A particular type of consumption is bad, and that is what the majority of people are doing with the majority of their time. It's consuming pointless crap that doesn't help you evolve in any sort of way. But not everyone has to share something, and not everyone needs to share something in the way of creating something. So the whole thing about creation is, in order to be purposefully creating, you need the receiver, you need a receiver in order, and it could be yourself. It could be yourself. Let's say you paint a picture and hang it on your wall, then you're the receiver of your own creation, which is nice. But you don't want to do this all the time, do you? You don't want to paint 50,000 pictures and put it on your own wall. That's not, you need to share your creation. But what if your creation, because it was created for the sake of creating, is not enriching anyone's life? It's not enriching your life. It's not enriching anyone else's life, and it's just cluttering up. It's cluttering up your own space. It's cluttering up your own mind. It's cluttering up other people's spaces. It's cluttering up the goddamn internet, which is very much cluttered up with stuff. I don't know. I don't think this is well thought through, to the point of let's all just create. It's basically gone from mindless consumption to mindless creation and calling it better. It is not. It is not better. So, if you feel creative and you're not doing it because you watch something over and over, like you watch more TikTok than creating something that you wanted to create. Let's say you feel musically inspired. Let's say you're some sort of a musician, or you're interested in music, you want to do some music, but you never get around to it because you keep watching other people making music. I understand that, but I don't think pointless creation is better than pointless consuming. It's the same stuff. It's really the same stuff. It's not enhancing you or others. Let's say you have the skill to share of painting something very nicely, or you have the skill to share of making music for others to enjoy. Maybe you have something to talk about that you really want to get out there because you want people to hear it, because you think it's important for people to hear it, because it might bring humanity forward in some sort of way. That is a positive creation, and that you should create instead of consuming something pointlessly. But don't create something because someone on the internet bullied you into creating, because now you're a pointless, useless piece of shit if you don't create something. It's literally the same crap as this whole production craziness that came across the pond of the, like, you need to be productive 24/7, you just don't sleep anymore, you wake up at 3 a.m. so you can be productive. Please just freaking go away. Be mindful of why you want to create something. Is it because you feel really creative and think you might want to share something meaningful with others, meaningful with the world, however? Or is it because some algorithm pushed you into watching someone's video who keeps bullying you into creating stuff? Because creation is so important now. It's not. It's okay. If you don't feel creative, if you've never been a creative person, then maybe creation for others to consume, and I don't necessarily mean the consumption of your creation as a bad thing, as you can consume something from someone else and it enhanced your life, it gave you new ideas, whatever. But let's say you've never felt the pull of creating something. Maybe it's not your way of living a purposeful life. Maybe having a purposeful life for you comes in a different way. It doesn't have to be creating something. It can be listening to people. It can be giving someone good advice. It could be caring for someone. Maybe you have some family member that you take care of that they can't take care of themselves. You don't need to do things for others to see, so that others see, oh, he's a good person. It feels like the bullying into creating something, apart from that it's extremely similar to the bullying into being productive 24/7, whatever the hell that even means, being productive. If you've wanted to do something for a while to share, then please do it. Please get off Twitter, not Twitter. Yeah, that also, Twitter sucks. Please please get off the internet for a while. Please stop consuming, for sure. Stop consuming pointless crap. And don't make excuses for why it might not be pointless, because it might still be pointless. But don't be bullied into being creative just because people on the internet now tell you to be creative. Like, next thing they tell you to get up at 3 a.m. in the morning to be creative. You don't need to fulfill other people's standards in order to be a fully worthy human being. But the videos that I was talking about, they were mentioning God as the higher entity to want you to do something. It is not, hey guys, maybe the mindless creation is not good for your brain. You're literally hurting yourself. Have you noticed that? Please listen to your inner self or your higher self or whatever. You know deep down what you're doing is not good. So here is your wake-up call. No, it is God wants you to create. God thinks the way you live right now is bad. So change your life in order to please God. Guys, like, why do you put fear of a higher being into this? And it is completely irrelevant right now if you believe in God or not. If you don't believe in God, if you don't want nothing to do with this, then these people probably don't even click on those videos, because it's probably some Christian talking about something God wanted to do. I don't give a shit, not my thing. Next video, right? But let's say people do believe in this. Let's say people do believe in God in what shape or form, whatever shape or form or intensity or whatever. It brings more of God wants me to do this. I need to do this. I need to do something else than what I'm already doing. Oh no, God is angry with me. No, God is not angry with you. You're hurting yourself. It's nothing less and nothing more. Do you think he wants to be used as an excuse, push people into different behavior that is just as pointless as the other one was? If you say you need to stop all consuming, which by the way, you can still consume stuff in order to enrich your life, in order to learn new things, and you should. If you just put out stuff without ever bringing stuff back in, you're not going to grow. The only thing you do, apart from cluttering up your surroundings and the internet, you're not growing. You're just echo chambering in your own mind. So my point with all of this was, please don't be bullied into creating if you do not feel creative. If you rather do something else that is not necessarily creative, if you feel like right now your mission is not creating something but reading a lot of stuff on a topic that you haven't dived into before, if you feel like there is a lot of topics that you want to dive into that you need to learn about, if you feel like you're right now in a position of learning something, which would be a form of consumption, that is not a bad consumption, okay? Don't say now consumption all bad. We need to just create all good. It makes no sense. It really makes no sense. Please don't do this. Stay curious and keep on learning what you need to learn for your lifetime. Don't be bullied by people. Don't be bullied by people on the internet who appear to be super wise now. Don't be bullied by people on the internet who now pretend that they are the speaking voice of God. Don't do that. Listen to yourself. And I don't mean this in a selfish way. I mean this in a way of, you have an inner voice. We all have an inner voice, and sometimes it's very, 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 very buried deep down, but you do have it, and you can listen to it. And you do not need to follow what other people do, what other people on the internet or even real life people tell you that you need to be doing in order to be a worthy human being. All right. Wisdom on Tour out.